What is going on, everybody? So, the Street Fighter 6 beta is over. Sad times. But, I want to give my thoughts on, my impressions on the game. This is my first time actually getting into the beta. I ain't getting into the last one. So, jump right in. I want to say I love this game already. This game is so cool. And one of the things that I really like, for starters, is this hub world. Well, let me backtrack a little bit. The created characters, as y'all can see, you can make some regular looking characters like these folks over here, or you can have somebody, you know, look like this, or like mine's. My character like a straight up psycho. Like I don't even. But I love how interactive this hub world is. Like you could just go over here, for example, and you know you can actually hear the clicking from the arcade, the little arcade buttons, which is a nice little detail. I can easily spectate right now, like if I wanted to. I'm gonna do this low key when a tournament comes, and then people practicing, laughing with their friends. A certain matchup. I'm gonna just come in and watch. Hey, this the homie Page deal. It's my homie Page deal right there. But you can do so much. Oh my goodness. Like even this, I can just play some music just cause. I like how you can just do stuff, you know, and then you can buy clothes here. It shows who on a win streak on the big screen, and if you want to just sit down, you can, just to see, which is neat. And then they got the extreme battle stuff over here, which is like, for those that remember Mortal Kombat, they be having those, extra effects like bombs falling from the ceiling and all that. And I think this is only, because if you saw the trailer for this game, this is only like one part. They got other places you can free roam at, so I can't wait to see how that turns out. And then you can just, the way you able to just interact with people is like so cool. Like it's sometimes I just get on this game and just do this with people and don't even fight. It's so fun. You just get to do stuff like that. I like how because normally when games do, like they add things like this to kind of let to bring in more casual audience. Stuff like this, I don't really care for. Not that it's bad or not. It's just like I just care about the characters and that's it. But this, honestly, is cool. This is like super cool. So I think that's all for the hub world. What I really like about the hub world, and oh, somebody put Cool Kid the Goat. Hold on, I gotta go ahead and respond. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, wait. How you spell the name? Jaiitiy. Hold on, I gotta put the goat. There we go. You can just do, and I forgot all about the chat. You just do stuff like that. That's so cool to me. But yeah, you can just get on and really just have some fun and enjoy yourself. This game is checking off all the boxes, honestly, because that's one thing Street Fighter V didn't have. Is it was very bare bones when the game first came out. Very bare bones. They had like what, trials or something like that, but that's kind of boring, I feel. It wasn't really much. Then they eventually dropped the story mode, which was whatever, you know. So I like this. I really do like this. Another thing I forgot to mention, I think I did. Well, if I didn't, I'm gonna talk about it now. You can buy clothes. You know, you can do this. You know, buy clothes, whatever the case may be. Then you got a event counter thing. Somebody doing spinning bird kick. You know, they got actual tournaments, which is pretty cool. You can enter to kind of get that feel. And they got in-game commentary. So the in-game commentary, you know, got commentators from the, you know, from Street Fighter that be doing the tournaments to make you kind of get that sense of you playing at a tournament and hearing them talk about your match and all that. I got that mess cut off. That ain't for me, but it's nice to have. See, look at this. Look at everybody. One thing I forgot to mention too. Look at this. I can see if I want to take a picture, I can just do this. It's making me get dizzy a little bit. Let me put it back to normal. I can take a selfie. I can change the filter on. It's like stuff like this. Nobody ever asked for. Like, why is this even on here? This is amazing to me. You can just change the filter. And where's the? How do I do the? Oh, I gotta change it back to normal. Because I can change the camera and face it to me. How do I do that? Where is it? Because I really want y'all to see this. I really want y'all to see this. This dude is just jamming up there. Oh, selfie mode. Here it is. My character is a straight up psycho. So, and now from this right here, I can, you know, change the filters. There's something else I can do too. Something else I'm able to do. I did not mean to do that. Where is it? Angry bliss. That's a happy man right there. You can change the background of your pictures. Like you can have a border around the picture. I don't know how you do it. I did it yesterday and forgot today, which I am sad about. Oh, here it is. See, I can have a nice border. You can do just so many things and just have some silly fun and not even play a single match. That's like actually super cool to me. Whoa, what the? This man. Oh man. I just wanted to mention that. That's all. All right, let's continue the video. It's so cool how everybody in the chat was saying much love. It was just random. When I was doing, you know, making a video, I just said, you know, I wanted to see will it work, and it's nice that it did. It's so cool how it came out. But oh my goodness, this combo's kind of nice. So I'm gonna talk about that combo in a minute too. Like it just in terms of. Well, I guess I could talk about it now. Y'all see this Ryu just did all that. Now, I end up losing, you know, this round. But you see how much meter he spent. And he could have went in burnout, you know. And that's what I love about this game, the drive system. It'll make people, be very cautious. I feel like it's a lot more thought process in this game and stuff to be mindful of, you know. And that's something like Street Fighter 5. I won't lie, Street Fighter 5 was fun when tournaments was around when I was doing it, but when COVID hit and tournaments weren't a thing anymore, I realized I really didn't like the game as much as I thought I did. And the problem was, I remember playing Dual Kevin one day, and out of nowhere, it just hit me like, man, every match is going the exact same way. We just whiffing buttons in neutral, hoping we get a crush counter, and after that, we just, it's either throw or shimmy, rinse and repeat until one of us get V-trigger, and, hopefully we survive the V-trigger or we lose. That was it. And maybe I'm just simplifying Street Fighter 5 too much, but that's how I feel about the game, after a while, really looking back on it. And this game, the drive system is really interesting because now you have more things to be mindful of. A match can kind of play out differently compared to, the meter that the opponent is using. Because now they got the burnout state, which is like the worst place you can be in. It's the worst possible spot you can be in. And, the opponent have to be mindful of that. You yourself do as well. And, it's really neat. I really appreciate that with this game. And, of course, no V-trigger comebacks. That's probably like the main selling point to me. Me personally, like, no V-trigger comeback. You basically got to make the comeback either by a level 3 or, the critical art that does a bit more damage, or like what this Ryu just tried to do, or, you just outplay your opponent. And I feel like V-trigger wasn't satisfying to me. Like, it definitely got me some wins. I ain't gonna lie to you, but it's, looking back on it, it's just like, V-trigger. Like this person really was winning, and then V-trigger just went ahead and just made the comeback for me. And, I'm glad it's gone. That was the main thing for me, that the fact that it's gone. This game could be absolutely terrible when it come out, but I still play it because of no V-trigger. But, another thing that I really like is, as I was mentioning earlier with the strike throw or shimmy, the main way people used to do it in Street Fighter 5, well, we used to do it in Street Fighter 5, everybody, was you literally do a light punch into a throw, and it would beat the opponent's jab. So now you can't do that. Like, you can get away with it, just because everybody more than likely still playing this like Street Fighter 5. But, as time goes on, that actually doesn't work, because if somebody does a jab in between, you actually get hit. You will have to do it like the way I did it. Like, you have to do drive rush to make yourself plus, and then do the throw. But it's not just simple, just grab and throw anymore, which I appreciate. And the drive rush is going to be very interesting as time goes on. The combos that people come up with and setups and all that. Drive rush is very interesting. They got the parry, the drive impact, which I'm pretty sure y'all done seen a couple of times already. And again, right there. No lie, drive impact almost ruined the experience for me though. No lie. But once I actually labbed how to deal with it, which y'all should go watch the video, by the way. Pretty nice stuff. You can keep that in mind for when the game come out. It wasn't as hard to deal with. Like, drive rush was like straight up toxic. I love that feature so much. The drive impact was just like, it was straight up toxic at first, because it's like, I don't know why it's working, what's making me get hit. But once I understood why it was working, what spots it works in versus what it don't work in, it made more sense. Made it much easier to deal with. But that's definitely the mechanic that'll make people not like the game. Like if you don't lab against it. But yeah, this game, somebody told me on Twitter, do not play this like Street Fighter 5, and I see exactly, what they mean, because like for example, Drive Impact smokes people that does the Street Fighter 5 way by doing, because mediums was very plus in Street Fighter 5. People do medium, hoping to get, a counter hit, whatever the case may be. It was just a lot of mediums. So Drive Impact smokes that, that way of pressuring people. But I just like, the corner in this game is so scary. See, like he could have did Drive Impact on me and he would have got a wall splat, which is what he got a little while ago. But when you're ready for it, you can just Drive Impact back and punish him for it. And I just love that about this game, that it feel like it's answers for everything. So far, because there's only a few characters in the beta. My mind might definitely be changed when the rest of the cast come out, but and for those that are wondering, I will not be using Jamie when the game come out. He just not my style. I thought he would be, but he not my style. See, and that right there, you can do cool setups with Drive Impact. I really didn't spend that bar. That's crazy. And that's a little tip right there, to know your combos, because I actually could have did level 3 or level 1. I wasn't even paying attention. But now I lost my train of thought. But I was saying, when the rest of the characters come out, things could very well change. It's just kind of how I feel with the beta. But I can honestly say, I like this game already more than Street Fighter 5. It's pretty cool. Dang, I really lost for not spending that meter. That's crazy. But this game is nice. I feel like once everybody understand how this game is, then it's gonna be, this game is gonna be ridiculous at high level. I can't wait. And now I remember what I was saying. Jamie felt underwhelming to me. He didn't, but really he was just not my style. I wasn't using all the tools anyway. But he really, sometimes you can play a character, and even if you're not using all his tools, you can just feel like, all right, this is not my kind of character. He not for me. But I will be using Honda and Marissa. Those are the two I'm waiting for. So hopefully we get another beta with them, and they are actually added. Because man, June is so far away. I love to, try them out and see how they go. Oh man. I wanted to quit when that happened. I really wanted to quit because I knew he was going to do something random and I was ready for it. But I ain't know Ken does a second part even on whiff. Because y'all remember in the earlier clip, Ryu, he only does it once. But Ken does it twice even if it missed. So things really went bad all because of that combo I didn't finish. It's crazy. But I think that's all for me, y'all. I think I'm kind of rambling on at the moment. So yeah, that's just how I feel about Street Fighter 6, the beta. And I can't wait for the full game to come out. Best believe it will be content for that, just like how I used to do Street Fighter 5 back in the day. So be on the lookout. This channel won't just be DBFZ. It will be Street Fighter 6 when it come out, and more variety in general, honestly. Because I realize one game channels is not it. Because it's like, what happens when you get bored of that game? Now you stuck just playing this game. And I don't want to be like that. So It's gonna be more variety-ish going down the line, but definitely be on the lookout for Street Fighter 6 content when it drops, whenever I enter into a beta, whatever the case may be. Y'all have a nice, blessed day. Merry Christmas, and I will see y'all next time.
Ken wins!